Hi, my name's Mark Day. I'm the Hertfordshire County Coaching Coordinator and Professional from Whipsnade Park Golf Club. Welcome and thank you for taking the time to watch this video explaining the Hertfordshire County Coaching structure, academy structure, and how it might support your son or daughter, if appropriate, with their golf development. The ethos of the academy is for the county coaching to underpin the playing experiences of our young golfers. That is, we want our county coaching program and content to link directly into the playing experiences of the golfers in the county. After all, most fun is had playing golf on the golf course. So what opportunities do we provide for our young golfers? Well, we offer the Futures Tour and the I-Tour, both foundation grassroots events. The Futures Tour is aimed at 6 to 11 year olds, played around par 3 golf courses, providing 7 events between the months of April and October. The I-Tour is again played between April and October, providing 7 events, but the age group is between 11 and 15 years old. With the I-Tour, we play full golf courses, although much shorter versions. So we're now starting to introduce par 3s, par 4s and par 5s. But the golf course length is much shorter than that you might find on a full golf course. So we're making sure that the Futures Tour and the I-Tour are played around age, skill and strength appropriate golf courses to the participants that are enjoying those events. As you can see, and I'd like to highlight some statistics from 2015, the members are over 190 for the Futures Tour and the I-Tour, and over 950 rounds of golf played. So grassroots level golf in Hertfordshire is very, very strong. Again, the age ranges are guidelines, not strict, so we want to make sure that we're getting the right player at the right time in the right place. As golfers get a little bit older and a little bit more competitive and their skill level increases, the county provides county championships and junior opens and junior leagues. All the information for these events can be found at the Hertfordshire Golf Union website, or the Hertfordshire County Ladies Golf Association website, or the Hertfordshire Junior Golf.info website. So 3 resources for you to tap into, and I'll give you those website addresses a little bit later on. But with a boys order of merit and a girls order of merit, there's lots of opportunity for young golfers to widen their experiences beyond that, their playing experiences beyond that of club level. So how does the county academy structure work, and how does that fit in and support our ethos? Well, first of all, again, clarify the purpose of the academies, and for some it will be an extension of their home program and what the coaching program they'll be engaged at club level. So whether that be a one-to-one program or whether that be a group program, but really the academy program can widen their coaching experiences further beyond that of their experiences at club, providing the opportunity to meet new friends, like-minded golfers of a similar skill set or similar abilities, or even to catch up with friends from other clubs that they've met playing in the county events. So for some it's an extension of their current program. For others it might be their only experience of coaching. For some of the younger golfers, they might not even be a member of a club yet, they might not have access to a club yet, but we sincerely hope that their experiences combined at academy level and the playing level will inspire and infuse them to take golf up a little bit more seriously and participate a little bit more and become a member of the golf club. So I'm going to introduce you to 2 models. The first model is a boys model here, and the second model is going to be the girls model here. Now, the models look linear, but their intention is definitely not to be linear, and I'm going to explain what I mean by that as we go through. But there is certainly a direction to the models, and that will be mainly and primarily driven as a result of age and ability of golfers as they progress through. But Hertfordshire Golf will throw out and does put out initiatives that are outside of this model as well, so please do watch out for those on those websites that I'm going to give you a little bit later on. So going through the boys model first, we've got the 2 academies down here. This is our foundation level. So we've kind of created phases. So to try and overcome this linear issue, we've created phases. So we've got a foundation phase, an under 14 phase, an over 14 phase, and then we've got our top squad at under 18 level, where our top boys are trained to go on and represent Hertfordshire themselves and their club at national level. So given extra training for that. But back down in this foundation phase, what do these numbers and letters mean? Well, the letter CD stand for Chris Drain. Chris is our lead coach at this foundation phase, and the B100 stands for Breaking 100, and the B90 stands for Breaking 90. Now, this is to kind of confirm the aspirations of the players in that squad and hopefully match the aspirations and ambitions of the players of that squad, not necessarily reflect their current performance. So some players may have broken 80 or may have broken 90 on occasions, but we're looking at doing it on a more regular basis. So the aims and objectives of those sessions and the delivery of the content in those sessions is aimed at supporting players to move up to that level. And again, to highlight that it's not a linear pathway, the player could go from the Breaking 100 into the Breaking 90 into the next phase, or they could go directly from the Breaking 100 into that next phase. We have no idea. We just need to make sure, and it doesn't matter, we just need to make sure we've got the support network in there. Equally, a player could go Breaking 100 into the Breaking 90 into the under 14 phase. Indeed, players at this level might still be sampling the game. They might not have made a decision that golf is a long-term or has a long-term future for them, and that's absolutely fine. But again, we're hoping that this experience and this opportunity will enthuse, motivate and excite players to go on and become more lifelong participants in the sport. Moving into the under 14 phase, Hertfordshire Golf has representative teams, age groups of under 14, under 16 and under 18. So the under 14s, and those teams play in regional leagues against other counties in our area. And these leagues are non-negotiable. They are age group related, as most other sports are as well. But to support this under 14 age group, we have 2 squads. We have the Matt Masters Breaking 80 squad, which is a fantastic opportunity for players to feed into the under 14 squad. The players in this squad will probably be between the age of 11 and 12, 10 to 12 years old. They will be playing regularly, participating and performing to a standard where they're not quite good enough for the under 14s, but they're certainly showing the potential to go on and represent Hertfordshire at under 14 level. Equally, we've got a lot of talented young golfers under 14, 13 and 14 years old that aren't quite demonstrating the ability just yet, but certainly showing the potential and are certainly enthused to participate and perform in county events. So Matt Masters Breaking 85 squad is a shadow squad for the under 14s. So again, we're not sure how players will come into this phase. We're not sure how they'll move around this phase. But we've got that support and that structure there to make sure we give the very best chance to everybody. Moving out of the under 14 phase into the over 14 phase, you can see a very similar pattern. Now, some players will move from the under 14s directly into the playing squad, which is aimed at the under 16 age group, if you like. But again, not strict on age. We will have 15 to 17-year-olds in that squad. Again, from the competitive perspective in the leagues, we are restricted by age, but the program and the coaching program doesn't have to be. So for some players, they may demonstrate the ability to progress straight into that squad. But for most players, they're going to move into the development squad, where we're going to continue to upskill them and update them with information and provide the opportunity as they progress through that year to go on and represent the playing squad or even the performance squad. In 2015, we did have a player move from the development squad and represented the county at under 18 level and did it very, very well and very, very successfully. So very similar to the under 14 phase, Robert Gobbert Breaking 80 squad is a shadow group to the development squad and will provide an opportunity for those players that haven't been a part of this program just yet to get into that playing squad and continue to develop themselves to the very best of their ability and be the best that they want to be. Again, we don't know how those players will work through this process, whether they go into the Breaking 80, into the development, into the playing, or straight into the playing from the breaking 80. But again, it doesn't matter. We need to accept, and we want to accept, that your journey is unique to you. But we do have all the info that allows us to know where you are. If we know where you are and we know where you want to be, we can give you the information that supports your son or daughter on that journey. So talking about girls and moving into the girls, unfortunately the girls program is a little bit more linear. It starts with the Joe Oliver breaking 100 into the Joe Oliver breaking 90, then the Robert Gobber breaking 80, so we're matching skills across here with the coaches, into the county team squad, where the girls in this squad will likely go on and represent Hertfordshire again in regional and national events. We have a fantastic opportunity and a unique opportunity in Hertfordshire with Joe Oliver, who's a female coach, working with Marie Allen, another female coach, and Glenn Gardiner. So working in the girls program, we've got two female coaches that are really, in the past, have created a connection and a bond with the girls, that can again enthuse and motivate them to progress onwards and upwards. Joe Oliver is also working in the county squad with the girls as well, so the building of the relationships is a fantastic opportunity. So it's a little bit more linear, but it doesn't mean it has to be linear. So some girls may go from the breaking 90 straight into the county squad. It really does depend, but we've got the system in place to make sure we are aware and can accommodate anybody and everybody's journey. Moving on and looking at the selection and how we populate these groups, we look at previous participation in the County Academy programme, the progression of the players through their playing history, their performance as well as their participations. We look at their attendance at academy sessions and also look at the coach feedback. We look at a lot of the the county championships, the under 14s, under 16s and under 18s championships. Again, not only the performance but also the participation. Equally, the I-Tour and the Futures Tour provide us with lots of information as well. We also get a lot of private inquiries, recommendations from junior organisers, professionals and club secretaries, and everyone gets an opportunity to be part of the programme, and we want to be as inclusive as we possibly can. Equally, we want to be a programme that's progressing forward. So we take lots of feedback each year, and some of the feedback we've provided this year allows us to bring some new initiatives in for 2016. So one of those is the window that we deliver the coaching programme in, and so we're going to focus most of our coaching between March and June in preparation for a summer season and playing lots of golf through the holiday period. Equally, communication is really important to us. So we use MailChimp, where parents, junior organisers and coaches can receive emails in advance of a session and also post-session, giving information about what was delivered, why it was delivered, activities, videos, and lots of information that you can continue to use in between sessions. For the older players, we've trialled a platform called Edify, which allows us to communicate on a much more personal level with players in the county, but equally not only the player independently, but also the coaching team around that player, and that's proved very, very successful for this year. We'll see how that progresses through. Equally, golf is quite a unique sport in that not many coaches actually get to see their players play. So the coaches have asked for a playing day, so we've introduced that this year, playing for the County Academy Cup, where all the academies are going to get together and play for a day. And again, it's going to link nicely into the academy structure and the academy content in preparing those players for that event, which obviously they can transfer into the other events they play. So it kind of brings it back nicely to the playing opportunities and making sure our golfers are playing lots of golf and getting the very best possible experience they can have. So if you'd like to know more about what we do and who we are or get involved, then my email address is markdaycap@sky.com. The websites that I mentioned are www.hertfordshireJuniorGolf.info, www.hertsgolfunion.com and www.hclga.co.uk. Thank you very much for listening. Hope I've answered lots of questions and give you lots of information, and furthermore hope to hear from you and see you about throughout the season. Thanks for listening.